Here is another subdivision of the plant, that is phanerogam. Cryptogam and phanerogam, like they don't have any reproductive organ, or their reproductive organs are hidden, but the phanerogams are the organism that they have well-developed reproductive organs, open reproductive organ, right? So they don't grow with the spore formation, or they do have the spore formation, but they have flowering plants and they are non-flowering plants. Now in this phanerogam, we divide them into different categories further, that is gymnosperm and angiosperms. So gymnosperms are the tall trees that you always see when you go for any mountain area or hilly area. You see the pine and deodar, हमें ऐसे पेड़ दिखते हैं, साइकास जैसा पेड़ दिखता है हमें, जिसको आप क्रिसमस ट्री भी बोलते हो. वैसे जो ट्रीज होते हैं ये टॉल ट्रीज होते हैं सारे जिम्नोस्पर्म्स के, और ये perennial trees. Once they are grown forever. They don't get, like, they are not seasonal, they don't get damaged. They, once you grow up gymnosperm, they will stay there for 100, or sometimes they grow for 100-200 years. Now gymnosperms have well-developed, well-differentiated body that is divided into stem, leaf and roots. बहुत अच्छी body developed होती है इनकी. इनके पास vascular system बहुत अच्छा developed होता है. सिर्फ एक ही इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ है, दैट द सीड्स आर नेकेड. इनका सिर्फ एक इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है, जिम्नोस्पर्म में जो सीड्स होते हैं दे आर आउटसाइड द फ्रूट, एज यू कैन सी इन द स्ट्रॉबेरी में सीड्स उसके बाहर सरफेस पे लगे रहते हैं, तो वो एक जिम्नोस्पर्म होता है. ऐसे बहुत सारे और प्लांट्स हैं जिनमें सीड्स बाहर की तरफ होते हैं, और उसमें रिप्रोडक्शन स्पोर्स से भी हो सकती है. तो दे हैव नेकेड सीड्स. मोरओवर दे आर नॉन फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स, इसमें फ्लावर फॉर्मेशन नहीं होता है, तो इसीलिए हम इसको जिम्नोस्पर्म की कैटेगरी में रखते हैं. जिम्नो मीन्स ओपन एंड स्पर्मी मीन्स सीड्स. When the seeds are naked, those plants are called gymnosperm. Example are deodar, cycas, and moreover we have other examples also.
Here are the few examples of gymnosperms: pine and cycas.
Another type of phanerogams are angiosperms. Angiosperms are the plants that are flowering plants, one important point, and they bear seeds inside the fruit. The seeds are inside the fruit, right? This is the one most important difference from angio and gymno. Gymno has a seed which is outside the fruit, and the angios have a seeds inside the fruit. They do not do flower, they don't have flower, they produce flowers, and the flower is converted into the seeds, and their seeds have cotyledon, that is dependent on whether they have a single cotyledon or they have two cotyledon. We could divide them into monocot and dicot angiosperms. Now the angiosperms have very well developed vascular system. You will find angiosperm बड़े भी हो सकते हैं, छोटे भी हो सकते हैं, बहुत छोटे plants, herbs, shrubs and tall trees. You will find all kind of angiosperm in it. But in the gymnosperm mainly you will find only tall trees. एंजियोस्पर्म सीजनल होते हैं, एनुअल, बायनियल, पर्नियल सब तरह के हो सकते हैं, लेकिन जो जिम्नोस्पर्म्स होते हैं ये ज़्यादातर आपको पर्नियल मिलेंगे. पर्नियल मतलब एक बार लगाने के बाद सालों साल तक लगे रहते हैं. एंजियोस्पर्म जो होते हैं सीजनल होते हैं, एक बार लगाया एक सीजन क्रॉस करेगा, फिर अगले साल आपको नया प्लांट लगाना पड़ेगा. और एनुअल होते हैं, दैट गिव फ्रूट्स वंस अ ईयर. बायनियल इज दैट गिव ट्वाइस fruit in 2 years, that grow for 2 years, after 2 years they get damaged. तो इस तरह करके एनुअल, बाइनियल, सीजनल आपको सब तरह के एंजियोस्पर्मी प्लांट्स मिलेंगे. अब एंजियोस्पर्म प्लांट्स आर फर्दर डिवाइडेड इनटू मोनोकॉट और डाइकॉट प्लांट, whether they have a single cotyledon or they have a double cotyledon. This you will understand in the form of a diagram that you see in the next diagram, in which you will see the different type of features that a monocot and dicot plant will have.
Hello students, now let's understand the difference between monocot and dicotyledon plant. As you can see in the picture, there is the seeds in the monocot has only one cotyledon, whereas in the dicot seeds we have two cotyledons. The two cotyledons are like this. You can see the shape of a bean or a rajma. It looks like this kidney shape, and they have two cotyledon. Whereas roots of the monocot plant are fibrous root, that the roots that originates in the form of very hair-like structures, that is fibers. Whereas in the dicot plant, the roots is a thick structure, that is a main prominent root. We call it a taproot. In the monocot plant, you see the stems which are hollow stems like a bamboo plant, and these stems are false stems. They are not actually stems, but they look like the stems. Whereas in the dicot plant, you see exactly a strong stem of the tree, like normally we see it around the tree, like mango, guava tree. We see a very thick and a strong stem. In the monocot plant, you will see the leaves in which the venation of the leaves are parallel. Parallel venation you can see in the banana leaves. As you can see, the main vein and the veins coming out from the main vein are very much parallel to each other. They are not crossing, or they are not making network. As you can see in this banana tree, the lines are very much parallel to each other. Whereas in the dicot plant, you will see there will be a huge network of the veins, which we called as a reticulate venation. Example is hibiscus. And about the flower, in the monocot plants, the flower will be trimerous, means the petals they have will be the multiple of 3. And in the dicot plant, the flower will be pentamerous, means the multiple of 5. The petals will be in the count of multiple of 5. So in the monocot, we can take an example of onion, garlic, or we can take an example of banana. In the dicot plant, we can take the example of mango, guava, and there are so many trees that they are dicot plant. So this is the difference between monocot and dicot plants. Thank you.